Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having a good Saturday night. This is going to be for the Horror Man's Challenge /Back Saturday, a movie with the title, the word blood. So, as you can see, I chose Volumes of Blood. And this is a special signed edition that I had ordered from the Scream team releasing by the director and some of the cast. And then it's got the reverse cover, also came with a poster. Uh, It is still available to order, but I don't think there's any more autographed ones. This was like an anthology. I'll go ahead and read the back here for you. Four college friends meet on Halloween night to create their own terrifying urban legend. Before the night is over, the terror may become all too real. From creator and producer PJ Stark's Close Calls, 1031, Sipids comes the five original tales of terror in a brand new special edition re-release. Monsters, ghosts, demons, mass psychopaths run rampant in what bloody disgusting hails the Twilight Zone and the modern time. Then it just tells who it's starring there. Jason Crow, Space Babes, Christine Renee. Let's see, and more indie anthology that spawned the blood-soaked cinematic universe. Alright, so basically, it starts out in this class, and they're talking about urban legends and everything, and how they have an impact in society. And the four students, they meet up in the library, and the one has the idea he wants to create his own urban legend and try to get it to spread around. So they each tell a story. We got a story about a girl who can't, who's up late in the library. They all take place in the library. That's the basic theme of the movie. Each horror story takes place in the library. So she's studying for her test and everything, and she's trying to stay awake. She hasn't been sleeping for days, and some strange guy comes up to her and offers her an energy drink called Kaboom. Or was it Kapow? It was Kapow, and then she was saying something about the cereal, and he's telling her how it's a free sample, hasn't hit the market, and she feels kind of weirded out by him at first and thinks he's like trying to like drug her or something, and he's like, oh no, do what you want. And so he leaves, and she's tempted to try the drink, and it's yeah, let's just say never take an energy drink from a mysterious man. Has an exploding ending there, let's just put it that way. Then we got a story of a guy who's closing up the library, and there's a book that's returned, ghost stories, and weird stuff is going on as he's putting away the book, keeps moving, and he doesn't see, but we see the ghost following him, and then there's a little twist to it. Some of these are like, they're quite short. It's an hour and 37-minute movie, 5 segments, so can't go into too much detail, and if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil too much. So we got the ghost story. Then we have another story of a girl trying to study for her midterms, and her boyfriend comes in and tries to invite her to a party, messing with her and everything, and causing a ruckus in the library. People are annoyed with him and his antics. It's pretty funny. And she falls asleep, and she could stay in the library. The brother of her boyfriend was letting her stay. So, but after she had a drink with her boyfriend, fell asleep, there's a monster after her. And again, there's a twist to that, which may not end well for her or the monster, who knows. Then the next story we got, a girl who works there, Paige, her boyfriend or ex killed himself, and after the head librarian leaves, because his wife got a call, the house was TP'd and all this stuff, but she had found a book. It was going to put it in Lost and Found because it wasn't the library, it was a satanic book. And if you kissed it and did like a little ritual, you could see someone from the dead or bring them back. And she ends up bringing her boyfriend back. And obviously, you know the sayings, people who commit suicide go to hell. So he blames her for his suicide. Supposedly, she wasn't faithful. Um, so he may or may not get his revenge in that. But you know, it's volumes of blood. Is it really going to end well for people? Who knows? Yeah, the kind of predictable. But that's the story with that one. Um, then we find out upon that the whole thing is a movie. The people who telling the story, a movie within a movie. And what's funny is the guy directing it, PJ Starks, he plays himself. Probably not in real life, but in the movie he plays like a total douche, insulting the crew and everything. And there was an announcement in the paper that uh, there was going to be a movie film there. And we find out that we don't really know why, but there's some random killer who starts coming into the library, um, and just starts in creative ways killing people off. And we don't really know why, but so, and then something else happens at the end there. We might see the killer. Again, watch the movie. Um, I mean, I know I'm talking about it a lot. I like talking about it, but I don't want to ruin it. But it's definitely worth checking out. A lot of good practical effects, blood, very bloody. Um, I will say there's a unique kill with some pencils. I like that one. If you've seen it, you may know what I'm talking about. And so, yeah, that's my Slashback review for Volumes of Blood. Definitely check it out if you haven't yet. And there's also another second volume, Volumes of Blood Horror Stories. So if you get a chance, it's a Scream Team releasing. Definitely check it out. If you've seen this, let me know what you think. And be sure to check out my Fright Friday review for next week. It's going to be Modern Mayhem was the category. And I had a good time doing this Slashback Saturday. Plan on doing it again next week as well. If you're new to the channels, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time.